Good morning. You're listening to Overcoming Life. I am your host, Opal Bailey. We are facing a new day. It is Monday morning. And you know what? I am so excited because we have another opportunity to start over. We have another opportunity to do something right on this day because this is the only day you have right now. We can't worry about tomorrow. We can't worry about what we did yesterday. So go throughout the day this week and just embrace life, embrace joy and peace. You know what? And in order for you to be able to do that, you have to have a mindset of watching what you say. You know what? Because sometimes for me, I could want to say something and it may be, discouraging to other people, or it may not go well with someone, or someone may be upset about how I said things, or not so much of what I said, but how I say things. So this morning, let us go about our day, whatever you have to do, and watching our words, weigh our words out. We don't have to always give people the peace of our mind. I know you heard that saying, I'm going to give that person a piece of my mind. Well, they don't really care about it because it's just a piece of your mind. So think about what you're saying, how you're saying things, and take a moment to just stop and say, okay, if I'm going to say something to my coworker, my husband, my wife, my kids, is it going to be beneficial? Is it going to be encouraging? Is it going to be uplifting? Or will I say something that will cause them to get angry? Or will it come across the way I want it to come across? So on my job, I had this experience. So I told one of my coworkers something, and I left it at that. Well, the coworker went and said a different thing. But when I went to go explain it to the other person, it didn't come out right. So the other person got upset. And so immediately I'm thinking, what did I say? I said the same thing, but come to find out at the end of the day, it was about the tone I used. And it just floored me because I just speak and I say, and, I can tell you, I'm not really conscious sometimes of how my tone come across. I can just talk to you and tell you or say something or ask you something. And it's just the way I'm just used to saying it. But when you're talking to other people, we really do have to be considerate of how we project our comment, or what we want to say to them, or how we want to communicate to them, because my normally doing it, or me figuring it out, oh, this is my way of doing it, doesn't mean that it can't be changed, and it doesn't mean that you can't affect that person that you want to talk to. So today, let us go throughout the day and watch our words, weigh our words, make sure that it's something that is beneficial or encouraging, because you know what? The Bible tells us that, our words is like a honeycomb. It is sweet to the mind and healing to the body. So just think about it. If our words is like the honeycomb, so just think about a honeycomb. Just think about how sweet it is. And it brings healing to the body. That means we have power in what we say, and we have power in how we say things, because we really know whether we want to hurt that person or we want to get back at them just by the tone or the way we do things, or the rolling of the eyes, or snapping of the finger, or the head gestures. We have a way of getting our comment across, our words across, what we want to say to them, giving them a piece of our mind. But you know what? In overcoming life, we have to really consider the other person. Overcoming life and watching your words and weighing your words doesn't mean that you always have to have the last say. It doesn't mean that you always have to have, be in control with the conversation. But we can look at each other and we can respect each other. We can respond to each other in a more respectful and non-threatening manner by the tone we use. And just by having that example that I had this week, it just reminded me that I have to be mindful of what I'm saying, and not only what I'm saying, but how I'm saying it. because I'm thinking one person could take it. Well, another person can't. And they may, think of it different, receive it differently. And it becomes such a big thing when it, originally it was so small, all because of my tone I used. But most of all is also the way what we say too, the words we used, the way we talk to people. That's important. That is so vital, so important, because of the Bible tells us that our words are sweet to the mind and like healing to our bodies, that we have the power to speak to someone and they can feel in their mind, they can feel sweetness. They can feel loved. They can feel, wow, special. And we also have in our lips, we have the power to say words that also can bring healing to the body. So we can speak life to someone. We can speak peace to someone just by our words. How powerful is that? That we have power over our words. That all we have to do is be mindful of how we are speaking to each other, how we want to get our point across, making sure that we're not doing it in a, angry way or whatever, or even on your job this morning, on the way to work or getting up with the kids, you got to think about, should I holler at them and tell them to come on downstairs and I got to go to work. You're so slow, or you're stupid, or whatever the case may be. Or she say, hey, we need to get it going. Let's go. I have to go to work. I love you guys, but we got to go. And so the response of it will be totally different. But they also will know too in their mind, like, wow, that was cool. Instead of, wow, this person get on my nerves, or this person is irritating me. So we have the power this morning, on Monday morning, to speak life to someone, to speak hope to someone, to speak words that will build them up, that will edify them and encourage. And that's what really overcoming life is. It's really overcoming life situations that we normally would do and bring a positive impact into someone else's life and to see things differently. That's what, that's the reason why I'm on the show, and I've titled it Overcoming Life, because it taught me how no matter what's going on in my life, I can perceive things differently. I can look at things, and I can always look at things in a way to grow and to improve and to be better. And not only me receiving it, but I also can receive it from other people to grow and mature and to be better. I encourage you this morning to watch your words. Weigh what you're going to say before you speak, because it's wisdom. If you need wisdom, this is wisdom on Monday morning. Watch what you say, weigh your words, and see how the other person will respond totally differently from what they normally would respond if you came in a different way, or if you said something different or hurtful. Our life is so important and it's so vital, and each one of us is vital. Each one of us is important, and we're here to build. We're here to strengthen and encourage and edify you all, guys and girls and everyone. And I just want to just continue to motivate you on this Monday to just be all that you can be and embrace the change and go forward in doing good things with your family, your friends, your coworkers, because we do have the power. We do have the power to speak good in people, or we have the power to speak negative. So let us speak good in people this week, starting this Monday morning. You're listening to Overcoming Life. I am your host, Opal Bailey. God bless you.